Spencer Ross with One Step Forward. I hope you're doing well. 2025 is here. So I was kind of thinking about this video, and I was like, all right, so winter goes away, there's new growth, but what happens if you don't live in an area where December is winter? Some people's December is summer. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, whatever day this is that you're watching it, whatever moment you are watching this, a new year has come. It could be spring for you, it could be winter for you, it could be summer, it could be whatever. There is always going to be something changing and something new. We have a new calendar year. Some people don't go by the Gregorian calendar. There's different calendars out there, and that's okay. You'll have a new year as well. So now what? Now what do you do? So there was a conference I wanted to go to this weekend. I couldn't afford it. I signed up for it. I asked for my money back. Like, hey, I can't afford it this year. I went last year. Okay. I'm preparing for something. So I was going to go to the conference. Well, I can't go to the conference. But what else can I do? I can keep studying. I can keep working. I can keep saving. I can keep getting mentorship. That's all stuff that can happen, regardless of the calendar year. But we have a new calendar. We have a new year. So, resolutions. I believe in them. Not like I'm going to get mad if I don't accomplish it, but I set goals. That's the way I say it. I set goals. Some people, for leadership or religious reasons, are absolutely against New Year's resolutions, and that's okay. So, you try to say words and do things that bring more people in and not divide. So I like doing goals. My goal is to read a book this year, completely through, and be done by the end of the year. That's a goal I have. Another goal is to save more. So last year, a goal was to throw away less food from not managing the buying process and the eating process and the cooking process, right? Okay. I did well on that, so I'm going to keep building on that. And I have a new goal, to spend less overall. And I didn't buy clothes last year, and I was good on that. I don't know if I have to buy clothes this year. Someone borrowed my sandals and didn't give them back, and I had to buy sandals, and that's okay. It's a new day, it's a new month, it's a new year, it's a new whatever. It's a new moment in the relationship. It's a new relationship. It's a chance to go to coffee and to keep growing that relationship. Every time you go out and you pour water that helps grow a plant, it's one of the reasons why we use good examples of farming or something else like fishing, where you have to restart. I read a thing about surfing. Every wave is a chance to enjoy that wave. I thought that was good. I've surfed for 2 seconds before. It was fun for that 2 seconds, and that's as much as I've surfed. But I tried, and it was enjoyable. They were right for that 2 seconds. Was it satisfying that I only did it once? No. Do I look forward to doing it again? Yes. So in 2025, I might not surf. But I have a chance to refresh a conversation, refresh a relationship. I have a chance to keep going, to keep practicing, or to start brand new on something that I've never done before. I've never read the book from the beginning of the year and ended at the end of the year. I've read the book before. Well, I want to get it done in a year. I'm behind a little bit because of the fires. I'm not beating myself up for that because that was out of my control. I didn't want to stress myself out at the fires, and I'm not going to stress myself out about this goal that I have. But I'd really like to make it at December 31st. I want to have some better relationships this year with friends. Be a little bit more of a friend. In whatever way that means, I don't know. Maybe it's call them a little bit more. Maybe it's invite them over a little bit more. I don't know. I've got all year to work on it. I got all year. You have all year to work on something else. I have all year to work on other projects. I want to be a little bit better cook. That's kind of nerve-wracking for me. I know I'm going to make some food I don't like, and I'm still going to need to eat it because I'm trying to be frugal. But I've got all year to practice. Do I want to wait till the end of the year to have one opportunity to make a new meal? No. I want to do stuff now. I want to build on stuff now. I want to try stuff now. I want to read stuff now. I want to talk to people now. 2025 is upon us. We got lots of opportunities, lots of days ahead of us, lots of time ahead of us. Let's use it well. Let's use it wisely. Let's use it judiciously. If we can't go to the conference, that's okay. What else can we do? There's lots of stuff we can do. We can get mentorship. We can mentor other people. We can talk to other people. Just by being their friend is good for mental health reasons for you and for them. This is going to be a great year. We've got a lot to look forward to. We've got a lot of time to look forward to it. Let's use every moment well, whether it's rest, running the race, preparing to run the race, getting ready to run the race. Sometimes that overlaps. That's a good thing. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. We got a lot of time. Let's use it well. 2025 is here. What are your goals for this year? Think about it. Write it down. Make an effort to do it. So I'm posting this video in February. It's February 16th. A couple days ago is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Why do we have Valentine's Day? Someone said to make a special day to love other people. You are loved. I am loved. Sometimes it's hard to see. Sometimes it's hard to remember. Sometimes I see it and I'm like, no, you're telling me I can't do something. I really want to do this. And they're lovingly telling me, no, not yet. Maybe tomorrow. Whatever it may be, sometimes we need to focus on stuff. Let's focus on being a good leader, on doing the things we talked about in the last video, on mentoring others, getting mentorship, setting some goals, and then accomplishing those goals. Let's work on that for this year. Sometimes we can go through life floating with a purpose. Like we go to work, we eat, there's a purpose, right? Someone was like, why do you work? I was like, to make money so I can pay rent and eat. Like, it's not hard. I love my job, but it was an odd question. I didn't expect it. And I was talking about it with a brother later, and I was like, do you go to work for another reason? He was like, no, I go to work to pay rent, to eat, and to save so I can retire one day. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That was a good addition. But let's focus on some things. What's some things you need to focus on? Do you need to be better with your tone? Do you need to be nicer with your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? I could keep going. I don't want to make a long video. 2025 is here. We have an opportunity to restart. Whether we've done any prep in 2024, doesn't matter. We have a new year. We've got a lot of time. Let's use it well. Spencer Ross with One Step Forward. How are you going to take that step this year? Have a good one.